Disclaimer. I am going to speak from my own perspective without any judgment on what is a proper grooming, what should be done or not. You do you, from the range of nothing to everything that makes you feel good and beautiful. This video is only going to share what I found funny on my grooming habits, having to adapt logistically moving to America. Hi everyone! For those who don't know me yet, my name is Margot and I'm French. 8 years ago, I decided to study abroad and come back to France with my American experience in my luggage. But I didn't. I did not come back, and after a certain number of non-permanent working visas, I'm now a proud and happy permanent resident living and working in New York. Wait, there is some noise today. I just have to make a disclaimer. These video shooting are real. They are in New York. We have bells, we have construction. This episode especially is going to be tricky. My apologies for that. Hope it won't disturb and you can watch it and enjoy it. Anyway, thank you. This abroad life experience changed my life to the point that I cannot now compare these two cultures anymore. Of course, there was a stage, the first years, where I still had my native references in me. But after a few years, I entered a twilight zone, where I discovered that the new culture I was fully embracing was just different. Not better, not worse, just different. Well, I arrived in America in 2013 to attend a university in Boston. And if you watched my story video, by the way, if you haven't, there will be a link on the end of this video so you can get it easily. So if you watch my story video, you will get a sense that grooming was absolutely not my priority. But I have nonetheless some funny story to share, as I had no clue there would be such differences. The main difference for me was about hair removal. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but usually French people, especially women, get rid of hair. And usually they get rid of hair with a little machine, which is called a hair removal, which is electric. It seems like torture, it is, but if you do it at a quite early age and you get used to it, it's pain-free after maybe a couple of months or a couple of years. What was funny is I couldn't find an outlet to use my machine, my French machine in America. So I discovered that American shave, when French people are removing hair, American shave. That's a big difference. And I discovered it because I bought a certain numbers of machines in America, and they were all really torture, even more torture than the French ones, because they were not that powerful. So definitely it gave me a sense that it was really a different way of taking care of hair. So it was not torture anymore, but it took me a few months to find a right adapter to my outlet, and it was solved. So what does happen is that I'm sharing the same hairdresser with my best friend, and when I go to the nail salon, I will go with her. So she was the first witness to see that I wasn't going there as much frequently as she did. Maybe as a cultural difference, and I was chatting with her and we were, thinking about it, saying, maybe it's just that in France, we don't have the appreciation of being done and putting efforts to be fabulous. We don't enjoy that much. So that's why maybe I don't go as frequently as you do. And I was happy to share that because I was a little bit concerned she would judge me as, lazy or neglected with myself. But thinking about that, I think there is another reason that could explain the difference of frequency. What I can understand is that I think, but this is just my opinion, that we grew up in France not with a culture of getting education on makeup or styling, but more on miming each other or being inspired by what we are just looking around. So let's say we're going to appreciate the color of a lipstick or maybe a certain ponytail whatsoever. But for the average population, which is not in the fashion world, I would say that the more natural, the better. And we are not that much onto learning that much onto makeup or styling. But when I saw the difference between two cultures, I get interested in the French styling, and I did some research and I discovered a secret. I'm afraid as a result of my research, I'm going to share a secret that maybe most of my French mates are going to hate me that I'm sharing it. I do think now that French people are spending as much effort and time and money to look as natural as Americans put effort and money and time to look done and fabulous. So don't be fooled, my American friends. It's the same effort, but not the same target. If you like this video, please give a thumb up, subscribe, and hit the bell button. What are your favorite grooming habits? Tell me more, and put your experience in the comment section below. Next episode, how did my way of presenting myself change since I arrived in America? Stay tuned. À bientôt. See you soon.